Hello. Hello, hello. So did you cook yourself alive with your padded jacket again today, or was it a bit more tolerable? I'm okay. The usual excuses. I wanted to be up earlier. Didn't get up earlier. Didn't start earlier. But at least it actually felt like I had a long night of sleep and not a long night of laying there with my eyes shut, or a short night of closing my eyes, opening my eyes, and sleep is done. So for the first time in a few weeks, I feel like I've actually got some rest. So you want to see something funny? The present that you got me, you know, we've built Megami device before, especially ones that have a lot of stuff with them. You'd think the box would be bigger. It's not. It's tiny box. Now you brought the poof. Okay, so I get busy streaming, and you bring me the puff. So Frankie wants to play fetch. Frankie, go get it. Oh, wait, that's Allie. You didn't bring that, did you? No? Never mind. I thought that was Frankie. It's Allie. It looks to be a pretty cool model. Let's get the rest of these on, then we'll smooth them all out. So the good news is, as soon as this is done, I actually have a buyer for it. Bad news is, I don't know when I'm going to be finished with it. He knows it's not a deadline kind of thing. It's just when I finish it. He's a local guy, so I don't have to worry about mailing it. And I may even be able to talk him into a matching model of the Enterprise refit based on the old Ertl kit. We'll see. Not many people like the old kit because it has all those panel lines engraved on it. I'd always planned on getting rid of it somehow. Because I'm doing the big one. Why would I want the small one when I have nothing else that matches it? This is more of a practice. Because I need to see how the Aztec panel differs. Which it really doesn't a lot. Not to the point where it'd be wrong for me to kind of make it up as I go along on some areas. And then the rest of it follows the refit. Yeah. They don't make decals for the big one. Oh, come on, you decal. Son of a bitch. Shit just folded on me. Fuck. This keeps up. We might not be doing decals on the fucking stream. Why is it always I can do these fine when I'm not on here? But as soon as this fucking camera's going, these things fuck up on me. You know what? Fuck it. Can someone remove that shitbag bot, please? Alright, I'm back. Anything else goes wrong, I'll just stop early, because that's already kind of broken my concentration. And I hate doing it, but I don't like doing this when I'm not in the right place. And that kind of just pulled me right out of it. I've already had one decal that didn't print properly for the model. So there's one area I've got to mimic. And then this one fucks up. I'm 50% of the way through doing the decals, and all of a sudden they start fucking up? No. No more decals on stream to that level. Sorry. I can't make them work right, I'm not going to do them live. If you guys wonder why I don't do them, that's why. I just hate it. I can do them till I'm blue in the face any other day of the week. No problem. As soon as that fucking camera's on. It just pisses me off, and I don't like being in that mood when I'm on here. You know, I just want to make progress on shit. And it's like, oh, you're having fun? Not anymore. Right? Did you change the titles or no? I can't tell. It doesn't show me here, which is really stupid. Okay, thank you. There. I can't seem to work anything today. Wrong fucking button. Whatever. Trying to figure out what it was I did before to get the colors to really pop out on her. I forget. I haven't even really printed the base on this yet either. Just, I don't know, just been really scatterbrained again lately. I don't like it. And the kicker is I'm just frustrated with myself. It's... Just making sure that's working too. And I already banned the bot on the kick side. Guess I'm not using that color. Yeah, sorry, I just seem to be sliding further. Nothing bad's gone on, just... things not going the way I want. It's pissing me off. Yeah, I don't know if that fluorescent paint was transparent or not, so it's going to be across the room for a while. I just wanted a brighter orange. Why are you not squeezing? See what I mean? It's like, hey, why are you doing so many frame arms and snap together kits lately? Because whenever I'm on stream, it seems like anything I touch turns to shit. Can this be opaque, please? Let's find out. Nope, but it is orange. It's gonna do this. It's not as thin as the other one was, though, and maybe I can go over it with the fluorescent one after. I just didn't want to paint it twice. And it's okay if I mess up a little bit with the orange because everything around it's going to be metallic or black. So I'll be overpainting it, but I still don't want to make a mess, and I don't want to get it where I don't want it. It still feels dead. It's a little better. And I don't want to go using filters because one thing I noticed that filters do, they cause grain and artifacting. To me, that's even worse. But it looks like Kickside is going to be the place for the attention right now as far as the bot stopping. Seems like Twitch, the one decent thing they've done lately is they've gotten on top of that. Yeah, looks like this will be a good base layer, then I can get the fluorescent from wherever I tossed it. Oh, it's because Kick is newer, it's a little more unregulated. I'm just trying to not let things get me down right now, and it just feels like it's been a lot harder lately. And I don't know why. Like I said, nothing's going wrong. It's just that constant feeling of waiting that I'm still dealing with. I just don't want someone to come in and say, well, you gotta make it happen. Okay, you make $300,000 appear so I can move and start a hobby shop in a different state. Go ahead. Sorry if I can't keep her under the camera, but I have to hold it so I can see where I'm painting. As long as y'all can see what I'm doing. I'll try cleaning out the printer this afternoon and getting the base pieces for this printing. I'm about to be ugly with this part. Are you gonna work on anything today? Or is your hobby space still a disaster? You've got guild stuff to do. No, but as far as the decal thing, I'm not paying another 50, 60 bucks for a set of decals just to replace two. Arnie, no. Not right now, not today, please. Especially you. You are being, like, end of times needy. I give you plenty of attention, but I can't have you in my face right now, bud. It's like, I know time's getting short for him, but I can't be petting him 24/7. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out and get some paints and shit tomorrow. There's some stuff I need. Oh, hi, Mittens. Okay, now the fun part. See right here on the arms? There's a pattern. Right there. Each one of those circles is bright orange. I don't know if that's catching the highlights or if that's catching the shadows of those things. Should be catching the highlights because I'm not putting it on terribly heavy. Are you streaming tonight? Why not? I know you want to. See, I can tell you want to. must. Oh, I know you got the mentality. If it's one thing that I know you want to do all the time is computer games and stuff. That to you is like model building to me. And you know I'm not wrong. Hey Katie, how you doing? I see you've been a little more active lately. Sorry I haven't been able to drop in. It's another one of our fellow veteran streamers. How are the pigs? That's as good as I can do for right now. I think. Yeah, our little Cami chinchilla passed away back in winter of 23. Or no, yeah. Yeah, it was the winter of 23, the early winter. But she was 10, so. And even the vet we took her to said that that's actually quite old for a chinchilla. I'll be right back. I want to go see if I can find where that fluorescent paint landed. Okay, just hold on one moment. Good old Arnie is still with us too, but he may not make it till Christmas. He's sleeping under the desk right now. He won't leave my side at all these past few weeks. Maybe shake this a bit longer. This should not be a transparent color. Not as transparent as it came out. Oh, wow. What's that like for you? And please tell me you're not the last person they see and you're not making bacon out of them. Oh, I know they're savage. They'll... Yeah. You want to dispose of a body, just hope you got a pig farm nearby. Oh, nice. Yeah, Yeah, that's transparent, but we'll try putting it down over the orange and see what it does. Yeah, that's kind of making it pop like I want to. The camera doesn't pick this shit up well at all. But over the orange, it's working well. Yeah, hogs are more like javelina. Where pigs are the more hairless domesticated ones. Like she just said. I'm trying to remember from my days growing up in Florida, because we always had to watch out for javelina when we're out playing in the woods. Well, why not? The protein's all there. You just got to repurpose it. Kind of like people get all bent out of shape when they find out, like, cows are fed Skittles. Just because the factory nearby has to get rid of some old Skittles. And it's not like they're just being fed straight Skittles. It's mixed up in everything. So. I really wish the camera picked up the shift on this better. Other than that, right now we're working toward getting a new front end for the Camaro. Not that there's anything wrong with the current one, but I just want to change it up, make it different. And the current one is, you know, almost 50. Like me. Well, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the pig farmer in Florida that used to play music. Pissed off all the neighbors and everything. This is, you know, a couple decades ago. Yeah, it turns out my brother married into that family. You can find interviews on YouTube about it. Hey, Kenneth. And last night I finally got around to getting a lot of the mods done on my M109 to make it closer to the Israeli version. So that's, again, too big to really fit on the desk comfortably. At least for streaming. Yeah, Katie, we're broadcasting across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So if you hear me talking to people that you might not be seeing the chat, that's why. It should show up in the repeater window. Oh, it's hot in Utah, too. It's, actually, what is it supposed to get up to today? I know the main difference is humidity. Georgia's got a lot more of it. Yeah, it's 87 right now. It's supposed to hit up to at least 95. But I was thinking, since I'm off tomorrow, though, I might stay up tonight and see if I can catch some of the meteor showers going on. We're supposed to have 3 of them conjoining right now, between now and the 30th. I would love humid, rainy 75, Katie. You have no idea. That is, to me, that's open the windows weather. Get the breeze going through the house. The main reason I like humidity is because you can actually cool off. I know it makes things feel hotter, but when the breeze blows, But my idea of humidity is far different. Alright, that's got the brighter orange that I wanted going on. Perfect. Just put some on that back part. Kind of let it all dry for a sec, and we can go in and start cutting in all the hoses and wires and other mechanical details. I'd work on the hair, but I don't have the color for the base color. At least I don't think I do. Ew. I've been there. Glad I don't have to do it anymore. Oh, I forgot. No, I didn't forget. We can paint them later. No, I gotta paint them now. Damn it. I forgot. Okay, it's this little bit in here that needs to be orange. And we can get sloppy. A lot of the stuff around it's black and silver. Not too sloppy, though. Watch your tail, Arnie. I almost stepped on that. This week was rough for me, too. Can't exactly explain it. And even my my boss kind of agrees that, you know, nothing particularly bad happened, but it just felt like the week was set to beat the crap out of us. Just like everything we were dealing with felt like it required more brain power than it should have. Hi, Allie. Have you met Allie, Katie? Our little Allie monster? Allie. There she is. Yeah, this is her thing. When I don't give her attention, she gets into the camera. Found her in a snowbank before I left my last job. It's the shifter paints by Vallejo. You can get them at Hobby Lobby if you want to try experimenting with them. Yep, female with tiger stripes. Aries, kick. Hey, don't bite. Well, she's got a little attitude on her, too. She's got a perpetually grumpy face. And I found her with her brother. We gave her brother away. Nobody wanted her. And then a couple months later, our son's friend comes over with another kitten and goes, "Here, you're the only cat people I know." And we have Frankie, which is another stripy cat. Allie, can we continue the stream? Or is it all going to be about you again? Hmm? I really need to get on with this. I can't just sit here like this. Hey, Robert. I'm going to have to put you on the floor, girl. We're having a cat eruption. Or cat interruption, or a kitten eruption. Yeah, I can't say that and not make it sound weird. What do you want? I have to get on with this, girl. I can't just sit here. And we're getting artifacting on the camera again. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm sure people want to see that part of you. Are we just going to call this stream Only Pause and leave it on for you? Huh, little brat? Aries is all for it. As soon as you do that, though, she'll leave. God, look at that artifacting. Whoa. What is going on here? Is it trying to reconcile all the detail of her fur? I've got my bitrate kicked down a little bit. Okay, let's get you out of here, girl. You're kind of messing things up. Come on. Oh. Girl, there you go. But yeah, it's a color shift paint that goes from green to purple. The camera does not do it justice at all. And then the fins were printed in clear green, so when the color paint was put over it, they would still show up as transparent. Alright. Back to painting now that the cat attack's over. Or the catastrophe, or I don't know what we're going to call those. The cattening? There we go. And we still got Mittens and Marbles running around too. But she and Frankie are the only two that dare come on the desk. And Arnie, now that he's, you know, ancient. Aries, eyes up, twitch. I'll message you in a second. Because I've got the thing that tells when certain people join going. And, well, they left, but... The name kind of got the hairs on my back standing up. I just sent you the name. Not gonna ban it because the person didn't do anything. And how does this happen? But kind of like the guy wearing the Palestinian flag hat and a Che Guevara shirt that came into my work the other night. The name was quite inflammatory, and I honestly didn't want to deal with it. It feels like there's people out there who think it's their purpose just to go around and piss people off. I'd still like to know how I got chrome paint over here and over here when I didn't touch it with anything but a brush. Oh, that would explain it. It's on my thumb. How the fuck did it get on my thumb? It's not actual chrome, but just the color of the paint. Well, it's kind of like Molly B. When you get yeah, when you get Molly B on your fingers or any kind of graphite lube or anything like that, then it's like, how, why is this all over the walls? You know. Or red paint. Red paint, period. And to me, that's the bane of painting any, like, Star Trek model, especially the movie series where they're white, and you have to paint a singular red detail on it, and pretty soon you've got dots of red all over the model, and you're like, how? I think when I start putting the washes over this, it'll really pop a lot of these pieces and the details on them. And I know Katie knows what I'm talking about. You were an aircraft maintainer. That was Harry? I thought you worked... I thought Harry was on the Prowlers and you were on the Ospreys. Something like that. Then Harry definitely knows what I'm talking about. Or anyone who's worked on a car, period. Oh, that's right, the security clearance. Forgot about that. Is it? Well, I'll give you guys a link to what I want to get. If you want to throw anything at me to help, that's cool. Don't have to, but the sooner I can get it, the better before prices on everything else go up. The seats I wanted already went up another $50. I'm halfway to saving up for it. So I have yet to see one actually installed on a Camaro, though. Come on. Come on. There. Knowing my luck, the day I get all the funds for it, because I'm thinking I'll need about 1,000 between the size of it and the shipping. So but yeah, knowing my luck, the day I go to get it, it'll be sold. But I've never actually seen one of those in pictures or anywhere else. Outside of the printed medium that you see in the auction, there's like a magazine cutting. It's supposed to be part of a larger, God damn it, fucking nose. A larger wide body kit, but I don't want the wide body part. Car's already wide enough as it is. We might be repainting some of this silver because I just realized a lot of that's like a black strap that goes down the side. Alright. Change of plan, get all the standalone silver parts painted. Hope everyone's having a good weekend, though. Mine's alright. It's just starting. Birthday was yesterday. I was thinking about it today. I'm like, the whole birthday stream thing's kind of overrated anyway. Especially if it's not the day of, so I didn't bother with anything like that. Thank you. I'd kill for some rain right now, to be honest. It hasn't rained in months. It hasn't appreciably rained in months. How's that? It's drizzled, it's spit, it's sharded. But there hasn't been, honest to goodness, rain in months. Like, even the spring was unusually dry. Yeah, everywhere else in the nation is getting nice and wet, and we always see like forecasts saying, "Oh, we got a cold weather, or not a cold, a wet weather pattern moving up through Arizona from the this and that. Expect rain," and then the day it's supposed to be here, nothing. Yeah, a kayak probably would do him a lot more good than that motorcycle. Yeah, we've been getting flooding in southern Utah here, but nothing up where I am. And even if there was some up here from like Ogden Canyon and everything, we'd still be okay in the general region I'm in, because there's no way. Yeah, we live on a hillside, basically, mountainside. You'd hear about the Salt Lake flooding, or filling up, before you'd hear about my house flooding. Yeah, yeah, the Texas floods are no joke, that's for sure. Yeah. Trying to not drop the model. We have to do some cleanup back here. Well, that's what I mean. All the rain you've been getting, they've been trying to forecast that it's going to move through New Mexico and Arizona and get us. It never does. The raft. I heard that was a fun little game for what it was. I don't know, if you were stuck in a game world, would you rather be stuck on the raft or the forest? Hell, I'm just glad the Legacy of Kain series got remastered. I heard they're popping out Defiance soon. Defiance is the one I have to get again because I can't find my copy of it. I still have Soul Reaver 1 for the PlayStation. And as long as my PS3 is working, I can play it. I don't know, maybe I should put a poll up on YouTube and ask everybody what they think I should do next as far as a figure. Just pick a bunch of different ones. Excuse me. Yeah, Black and White was a weird game. Allie, you comfortable back there? Yeah. She's sleeping in her donut. Hey Bonsai, how you doing? Trying to do some figure work. Tried doing decals earlier, but by the fourth decal they decided to not cooperate, so I decided to not do them. So we're just laying in some base colors on here. Once I get these two back pieces painted, I'm going to take a quick move around break. If I could not drop the figure and destroy it too. Because I really don't feel like reprinting this one. Honestly, I don't want to reprint any of them, but... What I'm probably going to do on some of these hoses is I'll actually paint them like gunship gray, like a not like a dark gray, but something reasonably dark, and then go back over them with the black wash, because a lot of them are actually like textured and ribbed, so that might pop those out a bit more. Sorry if I'm not exactly in camera, this is an oddly precarious angle. And how did it go? So, does Japan have... I never really kept up with the political figures over there, outside of when their former prime minister made the world news for not good reasons. Do they have... Do they have to deal with the same kind of crap we do with our candidates? Yeah, that seems to be happening everywhere, but... And I was talking to my father about this, and this isn't a question of left or right to me. We've allowed the coddling of certain people to go on for so long that for us to correct and balance things again, it seems... you know, disgustingly extraordinary. I don't know if that made any sense to anybody, but that's the way I look at it. Hey, Real Brush Guy, how you doing? We're going to take a quick pause, though. I've painted a lot of chrome, and I don't want to be touching it too much until it dries a little bit. So I'm going to take a move around break and be right back. I'm going to put the pause screen up, so give me about 5 minutes. So be right back. Alright, I am back. Just trying to move carefully. I don't want to get my back clawed open. While I was up, Allie decided to move in and jump up on the chair. There we go. Okay, where is my flat black? Or black gray works too. We'll do this. What are you doing up there, girl? You're being weird. Okay, if you get on the desk, you gotta stay there, though. You can't come in the camera again. You gotta stay where you are. No, don't creep, either. Yeah, you little brat. Yeah, I know. You're being a little brat. See? Right in the corner down here, we got Whiskers. Yeah, you're trying. I can tell. Alright, that's a good angle on that. Yeah. We'll have to come back and do more of the silver again. But I've got to get a lot of this other stuff painted black first. Or even just gray. Either way, a darker base color. And I'm aiming for 3 hours today, but we'll see how that goes. Because I also want to finish dethatching my lawn. Now that I actually have the tool to do that. And the areas that I did do it out front that were the worst are actually popping back nicely. Might wait till this evening to do more of that because it's going to hit 95. And we have humidity here too. I think I got to restart the music. For mid-July, that's actually cool. Typically, we're in the 100 plus category regularly by now. And to be honest, it says 95, but it feels like 100 or more. That's good. You didn't cook yourself again today. Almost get heat stroke. Oh, it was rough here too. I think I had exactly the same kind of day you had. It was almost 100 yesterday. I do know that. It was only slightly cooler. Just like the Hitchhiker's Guide is slightly cheaper. I know it's not real noticeable in the video. But yeah, that dark gray's popping that off just right. I definitely got a printer base out though. The more I handle it too much in certain areas, it's going to start wearing the paint off, and this paint does not lay back down well when you've got to touch it up. I probably should have given it a layer of Tamiya clear. I can still do that. Not this moment, but I can do it after the stream today. I don't know. What do you think? Should I go for the new front end or get the lower hanging fruit that would be 2 new front seats? The seats would not be stock, but they're only $400. Like, my driver's seat's leaning back. It's that bent out of shape since before I got it. I'll show you the seats I've got in mind. Yeah, just the difficulty for me making that decision, which is probably why I'm asking, is the seats. I don't know. One, I don't know how they mount up. I don't know how well they'll match my rails. Because they say they're universal, which means I might have to get the holes and everything re-drilled and tapped, right? Where did it go? There. No, that's not it. The front end would be just a drop-in replacement, but the seats, however, would not be. Just have to find my listing that I saved. There. It is free shipping. If somebody could find them cheaper elsewhere, like Amazon or something, give me a link, that would be cool. Those are the seats I'm thinking of getting. Direct factory replacements are exorbitantly expensive. Yeah, the front end's not going to make me have an accident. And mine's not falling apart or anything. And yeah, you're probably right. Get the seats. And the price on those just went up. I was sent an offer. So, but just to be sure I can make up the taxes and stuff, I'll probably have to use like another $100. So. And those are the best ones I could find that match the color of the interior. I just don't like they're black and tan. I wish they were just tan. New seat covers alone would be $700, and that's not including new foam. But like I said, my frame is so out of whack as well. I'm just afraid if I don't get the front end, it'll be gone. Seats I can get almost any time. Hey Fenrir, how you doing? Allie, no. Really? What is this? Again, should I just switch over to a frame arms kit? Because it seems like I can't really get into my head into any of this stuff with her going on. What is this, huh? Are you trying to tell me something here, girl? That I shouldn't be doing this today or something? I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think she's trying to tell me? It's a cat intermission. Yeah, but look what she does to the camera. Ow! Why'd you bite me, huh? Why are you being a nipper? Why are you being a little nipper? Ow! Let me see something else on those seats real quick that I just thought of. Yeah, seat bracket not included, but needed. And that's the thing, I don't know if that seat bracket is compatible with my car. I don't know. Every place I've seen that sells it always lists the fucking seats, but never the bracket. It would be nice if it was just a case of they had just random holes at the more common lengths. I just take my sliders off the old seats, put them on the new one. Because that's what I originally had planned on doing. Because right now my chances of finding... Yeah, there's no brackets showing up. Yeah, just go to the listing I linked to. It shows you everything you need. But hey, fluffy girl. We should make a new command. Instead of chair cat or desk cat, cat break. Because usually when they get on the desk, we have to stop. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, God. Pretty girl. What? What do you want, huh? Yeah, I'll have to think on the seats. Because you are right, they're needed. And I've got the dashboard to do too still. Because if I have to take the seats out, then I can get underneath and do the dashboard easier because I'd be laying under it. Because the seats won't be in the way. That's the idea, anyway. Oh yeah, I saw it, and my car was on it. At least the list that shows up for me. Oh, it changed. Great. That's just it. I don't trust these lists because it just lists every car. Like, quite literally every car. When I first searched it, my car was on the list. So. I don't have a welder, nor do I know anyone who does. I don't know. But yeah, if you look up... Here. Just go on and look up 1978 Camaro seats. And it just brings up all this custom shit, including the ones I linked to. New foam for my seats alone is $423, but that doesn't matter when the frame's shot. Oh, there's some low-profile adapter brackets for $348. But yeah, just go into eBay and just search for my car, and you'll see all the junk it throws at you. And I've seen them mounted in cars like mine, so I know it can be done, but nobody ever explains how they did it. They just explain, oh, we did it. Because my slide rails also have the seat mounts built in. That's why I was wondering, could I just take the slide rails off my chairs or my seats and put them on if the width is the same? But without being able to look at them in person, I can't quantifiably say, yes, this will work. Because they're just custom seats. They're not vehicle specific seats. She finally got down. I don't know if I want to restart anything. I've been on 2 hours. Kind of got off to a shitty start. Maybe I'll come on later. Let's see. Let me go back to the auction real quick. The shipper is located in California. What was that? What's going on? What am I missing? Corman, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, this morning's start with the decals kind of bummed me out. Now I'm just... I'm all over the place in the head right now. I was focused, now I'm not. Ah. But let me break for lunch at least. See if that gets me back up. Maybe I'll stream some Stalker or something later. That'll be on Twitch only. I was just gonna fuck around in the zone if I do. Just go to all the different places, see what I can find. But I think I'm just gonna close down the stream for now. Yeah. Thanks, Corman. Yeah, I'll be back later. I don't know exactly when. And we'll see what trouble I can get in. But take it easy. Have a good day.